I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough, I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough, I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. It sucks when you finally feel like giving up. Oh God, no luck. Everything feels like you're sticky stuck. I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed where I sleep. Don't give a fuck, can't stop. Unplug, feeling overwhelmed. I think I've had enough. Gotta find a way to get some energy. Gotta find someone who's a good friend of me. I need purpose to make it all worth it. I'm still searching and I'm still learning. I want a life that's filled with memories, not a life with regret in front of me. I need focus to keep me from hopeless psychosis if I keep moping.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough, I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough, I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. Yo, I think that I lost my mind, hours and hours spent in time grinding on the things I write, fighting through the sleepy nights, and still man I'm getting screwed, haven't I paid my fucking dues, algorithms pick and choose, we're all slaves to what they do, wait, no, it's a gift, I can go from poor to rich, if you figure out the switch, to get to the top of it, I don't know, I don't care, I'm pulling out my fucking hair, I just wanna create and share, help the world become aware, that you can do anything that you want to, you can be everything that you want to, I'ma teach how to cook some fondue, and blow up on shorts on YouTube, huh? Ain't that crazy? That's what people doing daily. It ain't quick, they ain't lazy. It takes years to get that place. And this world is fucking crazy. Man, what's been going on lately? Is this good? Yeah, amazing. Feels like a fever fucking danger. Shots to the heat. Now I can feel it in my teeth. I feel the lyrics start to seep out my veins like I bleed. Drop that bass on the beat for a minute. When I spit these words to the beat, no limit. I don't make no sense, I don't need no gimmick. I'ma say what I think, be real specific, and I'm answer the chase. I'm a pass in the race. You could ask me the way I attack every day. I adapt and I change, never cap, and I say what I mean. I would think, and you know I'm here to stay like, keep my head up, shit gets harder and I get fatter. But that don't get me nowhere, that gets you to give up. So I stay strong and do my thing, I never let her get knocked down, best believe that I'ma get up. And this world's fucking crazy. Man, what's been going on lately? Is this good? Yeah, amazing. Feels like a fever fucking daydream.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your fucking clout. If you're raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Yep. Take it all.
And
What?
there's a soccer club.
What the hell are you listening to?
Absolutely.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Bass, mute yourself, dude.
Okay, and then you want the Latino view taken off. That's actually $12.
Yes.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to an Impromptu Truth. I'm your host, The Truth. That's Bass on the phone with the cable company getting some shit taken off his cable bill. And I just want to start off by saying, hey, listen, if you don't like me playing music in the beginning of the show, you don't have to be here. That's the way I run it. That's the way I like running the show. Nobody else seems to have problems with the music I listen to. I think it's generally pretty damn good music. Now, With that being said, if you don't like the way it's run over here, you don't have to be here. It's a free will thing. You know what I mean? I'm not pushing myself on anybody. If you don't want to listen to it, you don't want to listen to it. I do it that way because it gives enough people enough time to get into the chat and get acquainted, say their highs and everything like that before we start doing the show. And I'm sure Wolf does it that way for a reason too. I'm just saying, like I've said before, if you've got a name here, right, you're commenting in chat, that means you have a YouTube account. That means you are able to go start your own show and you are able to go produce your own content. You don't have to come over and listen to ours. So, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm trying to be a nice guy about it. I think people like music, especially that last song. What do you guys think? I love Chevelle. Fucking one of the greatest. And that's 3 people in that group that sound comes out of. You know what I mean? That shit's crazy. I love Chevelle. But yeah, welcome back to the show, everybody. Look at my shirt, social distancing champion. You know what I mean? Yeah, just haven't posted in a while. I've been busy, like working a lot. You know what I mean? UPS with the fucking holiday season, which it hasn't really been that bad lately, like this season, as opposed to years prior. Oh, hold on, let me drop this in chat. Boom, boom, boom. Copy. Boom. Paste. Yeah, no, it's actually been kind of slow. Well, in my area for UPS, but see, thank you, Doxy. Well, let me put that up on the screen. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? I think it kind of sets the vibe of the show going, like, you know what I mean? Plus the artist Netflix, the guy who did the first 2 songs, he's got a ton of great songs on YouTube for like any kind of mood you're in. He's got a song for it. That's why I generally like my playlist is full of him. What the hell is? Hold on, let me unmute Bass, see if he's still fucking. Yo. Yeah, he's still muted. All right, so he must have muted himself now. But yeah, what have you guys been up to? I ain't been up to shit but working. We got our official first snowstorm of the year. If you guys go to my shorts videos, you'll see what I was doing on my way home from work. What's up, Rogue? Hop in there, homie. I dropped the link in chat. But yeah, people like listen. I've been driving in New York snow my adult life, and I'm pretty sure a lot of these people around this damn area have been driving in New York snow their adult life. If you are afraid to drive in the snow, do not leave your damn house. There are some of us that are capable of doing that and driving at a good pace. I don't need to be. I think being on the road doing like fucking 10 miles an hour is like might be more hazardous when it's like slushy and shit like that. The way I drive, fucking people. Anyways, don't mind me. It's my I've come to realize like I'm 38 years old now. And my road rage is like fucking through the roof now, man. No, you guys didn't get it yet? Yeah, no, it was supposed to be 3 to 6 inches here. It started earlier this morning. All right, Keith, man, take it easy. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for your support. Oh, you froze your. Oh, you were out looking for that cemetery, right, Chaos? Late dusting. Yeah, I hate the snow. I really do. It's just.
Yo.
I can hear you now. You done cursing out Time Warner or Spectrum?
Yeah.
What did you have taken off your bill?
dude, about $270 worth of shit.
Why was all that shit on your bill?
Do I have to explain it to you?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Can't you put like a
Yes,
fucking
but when you
barcode
know
or
what, when I,
something?
no, absolutely. But when you know what, when I moved from upstairs to downstairs, I had to reset this, basically reset my shit, and I never put the password.
Oh, okay.
So like the last couple of days, I'm like, man, who the hell's? I was like, yep, it hit me. Fuck.
Thank you, Doxy. I appreciate that. I would go outside right now and take a picture of it with like the snow and everything built up in front of the house. But as I said like 2 seconds ago, I'm not a fan of the snow.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll snap one before I go to work in the morning at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'll snap one.
Yep. Sorry about that, everybody. Sorry I'm late. But
You gotta get
like,
shit
really
taken
like
off the bill.
almost $300 worth of shit. Like really? That was because I showed you the bill the other day. I'm like, yo, dude, why the hell my bill so
Well,
much?
when I cut into the show, I heard the lady talking about taking some Spanish stuff off your off your phone.
Yeah, I'm like,
Oh my god.
the Spanish channel, the Hindu channel, all kinds of shit. I'm like, man, yo, anything that's been added, go. Excuse me. Go back to my July bill. Anything that's been added since then, take it off. And dude, she ran down the list of shit. I'm like, gone, 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 gone. I mean, like, I don't watch the NFL, the NHL. Why would I be paying $70 for the package?
Why would what else, like what did he have any weird shit? Was any weird shit on there ordered?
I'll tell you right now. Hold on. I got the bill.
Like
right here.
how many actual items were like on your bill causing it to be that damn high?
About 10.
Yeah, Spectrum, that sounds about right. Yeah, yeah. I remember a couple years ago I tried to we had the cable, the phone, and the internet, and they just kept up in the bill, and Spectrum's no good for that. After like you have your service for a year, your bill will start just up and every month.
Yeah, they'll like double the shit.
Yeah, and I called them. I was like, "Yo, we don't even use the cable because we all have there's all Xboxes in all the rooms, and there's streaming services on all the Xboxes. We don't even use the cable, and really, we don't even use the phone." She, you know what the chick told me? It's cheaper just to keep them. What? So it's cheap. It's cheaper for me to keep all three of these when I don't use them, and if I take all three of them, if I take off the two, it's gonna cost me more just to have the internet. Are you fucking crazy? But I called back and talked. I called back and talked to a manager. So now I just got the internet and the house phone.
And I'm to the point where I'm like, man, tell them stinking asses that I'll pay them when I pay them.
And you can't even like you can't like I know how people used to cancel their service and then like restart up a new service. No, you can't do that anymore.
Nope.
You need to be, I think, what is it? At least 60 days. It's some span of time that needs to take place before you can get a new service put in your house after you get it canceled. That shit is crazy. So that just put the kibosh on a lot of people's fucking cable service. It's either pay your bill or fuck off.
You know what? I should have had her email me a copy, like email me the shit that was just taken off my bill, and you'd be like, man, what the hell is going on?
Just pressing buttons and shit. Oh, so did you guys get a chance to watch that that UFO video I posted the other day, like last week? I forgot when the hell I posted that shit. Yeah, I was actually on the phone with this knucklehead here, and he doesn't remember me telling him, "Yo, I see a white light in the sky. I'm looking at it right now."
No, I don't remember that.
Dude, this was like fucking 6:30 at night, I think it was. You seriously don't remember? You don't remember me
What
calling you?
was it?
You
My
don't
day
remember?
off?
It was a Sunday. I think it was Sunday.
On a Sunday, my day
Yeah.
off. Not gonna lie, I probably ate an edible and was vegged out.
Nah, Rogue. I'm talking about the white light video. What, dude? Upstairs in front of the microwave. Dude, these kids are like a black hole for fucking batteries, man. It's crazy. They're about to look. What? They're all about. I'm about to buy a charger pack for all of them.
Super Nintendo. Nintendo.
No, yeah, that winter, that the snow video earlier. That was just me on my way home from work, drinking a coffee, fucking around, recording a video, driving with my knee. when it's snowing out. A lot of you guys can't do that shit. I'm able to multitask.
No, because you know what the problem is? A lot of people drive around with freaking ball tires. That's the problem.
Speaking, you know when you're coming up 17B and you get
All right, I used to do that every day of the week.
you get to almost the top of the hill where the DPW is on your right, and you know how there's those houses on the like kind of like housing complex miniatures over there on your left, like right across from ETETS.
Yep.
All right, so I'm coming up the
Those
road,
are
right?
like little 1-2 bedroom apartments, something like that.
Yeah. So I'm coming up the hill and I see like some flashing lights. I'm like, oh shit, what's going on over here? On the other, somebody came from, it was from my side of the road. Somebody went and slid over into oncoming traffic and then embedded themselves on a fucking embedded themselves on the bank. And their car was like, their SUV was like tipped like this. Like it was resting on the between the wheels. It was resting. Both wheels were like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah, it was resting like this. If this is the fucking SUV, it was resting like this on the embankment with the wheels like dangling. It's like, damn, homie.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. I did that shit for years. When it's snowing out, that's a tough hill to get up, man.
No, the tough hill to get up is that Sackett Lake Hill. Coming from Sackett Lake, going up the hill to get onto 42.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, that shit. Try doing that, and I had to do that in every morning. Like, man, fucking trying to drive to work 4:00 in the morning up that steep ass hill, and there's like a foot of snow on the ground. I'm like trying to put it off in the grass to like get some traction. Shit's just sliding all over the place. Those are the moments when you're talking to your car and you're like, "Come on, baby, we can do this. You got it."
Oh, trust me. I went out. I went out earlier to go to Walmart, and I was coming back. You know how you have to make the left and you make that quick right.
Yeah.
Well, I made that quick right, and all of a sudden, man, that just started Tokyo drifting on me. I'm like, oh,
Yo, that shit. You know, I think the most butt puckering moment I've two driving in snow. One was when Dad had that Jeep Liberty, and I was on my way back from Kutcher's and that shit, and the back end of that fucking thing spun out and like put me in the middle of the road, and then like put me in a ditch.
That's a rear-wheel drive truck.
That fucking Jeep Liberty sucked.
Oh yeah,
and two. This is when I was that year I was delivering packages for UPS. Back in 2018. So I drove during the summer, and then I drove for Christmas time. One day, and the reason I went into management and not became a driver is because I didn't really want to drive these fucking trucks in the wintertime, because they have the front tires of these trucks are like those old school, like they don't have cross treads on them. They just have that fucking that gouge that goes all the way around, three of them. So it's not really traction conducive. in the snow.
No.
You know what I mean? So I'm delivering packages, and it's like what it was like fucking in the middle of December, and it was snowing out. And I'm going ahead to my first stop, and I start slowing down. I was only doing like fucking 20 miles an hour because it was snowing out. I start slowing a little bit, and don't you know the ass end of that truck started kicking out like that. Oh man, listen. I made that delivery stop and I had to sit for like 5 minutes, dude. That shit had my heart pumping. I thought I was going to die in that truck that day.
Oh, nah, I had one like that when I was leaving Woodburn. I got pissed off, so I left Woodburn in the middle of a snowstorm. I'm coming down by the college, and that's basically like a straight hill, and that's when I had my 89 Acura. Start going down the hill, then all of a sudden that shit goes boom, 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 spins me around, smacks me into the side of the bank. My car goes like this, whoop, then comes back down on two. It's like 1:30 in the morning. I have to call the person's house that I just left and have her and her brothers come shovel me out so I could go home at like 1:30 in the morning. Like, I mean, like, when I say I was swerving, like, you know that hill. That's a 4-way stop right there. That light was red. I went right through that shit. Well, I'm surprised I didn't mess my damn car up. I know I had ball tires on that shit. I'm surprised I made it home that night.
See, I've always wondered why people in my general area get rear-wheel drive cars, because like I always think to myself, like, dude, you're not thinking about when it snows up here. Like, you know it gets when it snows up here, fucking it's bad because we in the mountains.
Oh yeah, dude, I was driving up Broadway earlier. Like, I'm driving like maybe 15, 20 miles an hour, and you know Shane, like the rapper. Mm-hmm. Well, he's got a Charger, and he came up on the right hand side of me. And he fucking just, because the car in front of me was going so slow, so he came up on the right hand side of me on Broadway, and he started gunning and shit. Then all of a sudden he get past me and the other car, and he just, boom, 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 boom. But he was able to straighten the shit out. I'm like, dude, that is not what you want to be driving right now. I know you have a pickup truck. You should have had the pickup truck out.
Now, I think if you got a nice car, I think for around here in wintertime, you should have like a little shit box. Something to get you to work. The heat works. You know what I mean? Got some snow tires on it.
Oh yeah.
Like, I've been looking. I kind of think. Well, you guys know the clutch went on the Accord, so I got rid of that, and I'm looking at a 2014 Grand Cherokee. Shit is nice. I like that shit. I like that. And the other one is a 2011 Acura TL all-wheel drive, SH all-wheel drive. That one's only like $5,000. I'm thinking about that one because that shit is fly. Black on black with the gunmetal Acura rims on it. Yeah, all-wheel drive. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of really want I kind of really want a Jeep, the Grand Cherokee. Like, you ever notice that, like, when you start car shopping, you're looking around at different cars, you'll start seeing that shit everywhere. Like, say you start thinking about shopping for like a Nissan Maxima, you'll start seeing Nissan Maximas everywhere. Or you're shopping for a fucking Ford Fusion, you'll start seeing Ford Fusions everywhere. I don't know. Could there be something to that? I don't know. That's me weirding out a little bit. See, the Jeep is Chaos. The Jeep is fly too. The shit is black, all black leather. It's got the the entertainment system. You know, the dash, the touchscreen dash, and everything like that. Shit's fly. Because I told Miss Truth over there that the next car that comes into the house is gonna be mine. Because right now we're it this working both. I can't be sharing a car. I need to, it shit sucks. Being an adult working 2 jobs, you can't be sharing a car. I need a car. And she won't let me get a motorcycle. And you can't drive motorcycles around here in the wintertime.
Shit, you can't drive a motorcycle around here during the summertime.
Listen, there is some dude, I don't know who he is, but he will ride his motorcycle in the snow in the winter.
Oh, I know
I've,
exactly what you're talking about.
I've,
Rain, sleet, hail, snow. That man's on his bike.
I've seen him do it because when I'm cruising down 17 on the highway to go to UPS, I see this guy on his motorcycle. It could be snowing, it could be raining, it could be doing whatever. He's on his bike, and I know it's him every morning because he's got some like green fluorescence underneath in the undercarriage of that shit. Every
What kind of
morning,
bike is it though?
it's a fucking sport bike.
He's
Yeah,
riding like
it's like a fucking ninja. I'm telling
he's
you.
riding a crotch rocket.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I thought it would be. No, there's one guy that rides like a dirt bike looking one, and there's another guy that rides a roadster, like a roadster.
I'm telling you that unless it's like if it's like flurrying and shit, I'll see him on his bike. He won't ride it if it's like fucking 2 feet of snow out on the ground. He won't ride it then. But if it's just like flurrying or like really heavy rain or some shit like that, he's on that bike. And I know it's him every morning because he's got lime green fluorescence underneath in the undercarriage of that shit.
Huh. All right. So what are we talking about tonight?
All right, I got a topic. Did you get a chance to watch Troll yet?
No, I haven't.
Come on, you're killing me, Smalls. What's up, Big? What's up, Vault? Oh
Yo,
my god! Has anybody in chat? If you have gotten to see,
dude, I got it rated on my Netflix. I've been meaning to watch it, but
if you have seen in chat, if you guys have seen the Troll movie on Netflix, put a 1 in chat for me, please. I think the shit was a great movie. Well done, and it's funny, right? Because the main actress, she's definitely bilingual. She can definitely speak their what is it that they speak over in Norway? I know they're Norwegian. What the hell do they have a specific name for their language? I don't know. Sorry if I have any people that listen over there. Send me an email, tell me what it is. But so in the see Cole, yeah, Cole. Let's see who's Chaos Solid. Cole, Diane.
okay, I said Dutch. He thinks might be Dutch.
Gregory. See, I think it was a great movie. So the main actress in there, she can definitely speak multiple languages because in the first couple of scenes where she's in it, all right. So, fuck. Bass, you remember that show that came out on Sci-Fi Channel, Helix?
Oh, absolutely. I'm mad that they stopped that show. That shit was great.
Great show. We'll touch on that in a few minutes. But remember the main guy in Helix? The main doctor?
Yeah.
He's in this movie, right?
Really?
He's like leading an archaeology dig or whatever. But the main actress, you can see she's speaking to him and the rest of the people in that scene in English. And then you can see it change when she's speaking to the people, the Norwegian people. It's voiceover when she starts speaking to them. Like people are doing voiceover for the people from Norway and shit. It's really good voiceover. You can tell if you're really paying attention to this shit. You can tell they're not really mouthing what they're mouthing, but it's well done. Guys, go check this movie out. So when I was watching it, right, I put my conspiracy hat on, and it's kind of interesting. Now they made it kind of makes a point in the movie that at a certain point folklore has to be believed. You know what I mean? For the majority of that movie, they were like, "No, fucking trolls aren't real. What are you talking about?" And then it gets caught on camera, and then they're like, "Oh shit, what is this?" And they're trying to they try to figure out how to kill it, and conventional weapons not working. So they have to. Long story short, they have to rely on folklore tales to combat this thing. Now, yeah, you guys are used to the term soft disclosure. I think there's a bit of that happening in this movie. Go check it out.
I'm gonna check it out, but absolutely, giants still walk this planet. You can't tell me anything different. They might not be as big as back then, but
Now
absolutely.
the now apparently the story of trolls is like if sunlight hits them, they turn into stone or something like that, or is it direct UV light? I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is, but if you go down the rabbit hole a little bit and you look down and you look at some of these pictures and these things that have been found and photographed that look like faces inside of cliffs. There's one I guess mountain range. It looks like a woman laying on her side. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Like what if there's a little sprinkling of truth to this shit? Maybe those things
Well,
are
look at the
fucking.
one I'm pretty. Well, look at the one I'm pretty sure was down in South America. That shit looks like a giant snake.
Yeah, it does.
It looks like that Titan bow that they talk about.
Or the elephant rock. There's the fucking giant rock that looks like a big elephant.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think there's a little sprinkling of truth there because some of these rocks just you look at them and you're like, no, get the fuck out of here. That Medusa turned that thing into stone. Whoever that was, Medusa turned him into stone. When you see that,
You
shit.
know what? You remember a few years ago when me and Dan went down to North Carolina. Like we were driving through the mountains and whatnot, and he hit me with the You know what? What if these mountain ranges that people see? What if these are the giants of old days that just got? It's the remnants of them, the ones that got killed in the flood.
Maybe. I'm just saying there's too many of them to just be like, oh, that's a mountaintop. That's stone structure or something. That shit is weird. It's really weird. And apparently, I don't know of this, but apparently there's another face on Mount Rushmore.
I haven't
So,
heard about that.
so if you're looking at Mount Rushmore, right? If you're looking from right to left, on the left hand side of Mount Rushmore, there's apparently a face over there. People, I've seen a few videos about the shit. I haven't. I think it may be pareidolia, but I don't know. Like there's been quite a few.
Let me guess. You seen them on TikTok?
No, dude. I deep dive in this shit, dude. The one thing I did dive into on TikTok was that one kid that caught that giant on camera.
Out there in Alaska.
Hmm. So here's a story of. I'm sorry, I forgot what his name is, but this guy, I think in the beginning of 2021, he caught. He was on it. He lived in Alaska. He was on his way to work, and him and his buddy were driving. And he looked over on the mountaintop, and he pulled out his phone and started recording what he saw on the mountaintop, and it looked like a giant standing on this mountain. Like you can see his fucking figure standing there. He's like, "Yeah, yo, pull over," and he's like, "This friend's like, what the hell are you talking about?" And he's like, "Yo, you wouldn't believe what I saw." So he recorded it. So he starts posting videos about. He's talked to a few people in the town and in the area, and they said the thing appears there every once in a while. That thing will appear there at the top of the mountain. Shit. He starts kind of asking for like support to help get like a helicopter ride to go to the top of the mountain and look around up there, and then he begins to try to find the road to get up to that mountain so he can go investigate. And they have the road blocked off. He actually posted a video with this shit. There's a black Dodge Charger with a dude standing there, and he tells the dude, tells him, "Yo, road's closed. You gotta go." So he's like, "All right." So he
Yes,
leaves.
but he encountered this guy a day or two before, also.
Yeah, and just at this point, he recorded it at this time. So he drives off. He's like, I don't know why the hell would this thing? Why the hell would they have that road blocked off? It's like a public road. That road, I guess, led up to that mountain. But one of the next videos he posts is, if I'm right in the sequence, it's him standing. Was it the one where he walked outside where his car was sitting in his front yard?
Yeah, that's the next one.
Yeah. So the same Dodge Charger that had that road blocked off, he's posted this video. Same Dodge Charger. He looks out his window, sees the shit like across the street in front of his house, and he opens his door, starts walking towards it, and the thing takes off. Then he goes to post another video, and it's like him standing in front of a wall with his like hands in his pocket, and he's like, "Hey guys, this is just an update. No, I'm not dead, and blah blah blah. I just haven't been around to post videos lately." And then he starts talking about the giant videos. And when he does that, right before he does that, he looks off to his left, like he's reading something, and he does it a couple of times. And then he commences to say, "Oh, the videos were fake and everything like that. Yeah, they're just fake." And he looks over there again, and then he says it again. Then the video ends. The next video after that, it's him walking out of like a room, and he's taking his hat off his head. He says, "Yo, I don't know if I'm going to post any more, guys, but none of my videos are fake." And then he posted a couple more things, like there was some weird ass building that they put at the top of that mountain now, and then apparently he's dead now. I don't know. That's why I posed that question on the community chat. Like, yo, do you think certain platforms are helping with aiding and silencing witnesses of paranormal shit? Like, I understand what I mean by the paranormal shit. Like, though I'm sure like UFOs and shit like that, they'll let it go. But like somebody catching like legit proof of like a giant, somebody catching legit proof of like a real dog man, fucking mermaid, the mermaids. I think those guys are getting fucking scooped up. Because there's another dude that he disappeared off of TikTok too after posting some shit he got about a mermaid. Did you dive down that rabbit hole, Bass?
Mm-hmm. Oh, the guy that was out there at sea and he heard the like sirens and.
Mm-hmm.
he got back to the docks, and it's like they followed the boat and followed him. Then all of a sudden, he gets on the boat that he's been on for a very long time, and there's a scientific research facility installed into the boat.
Mm-hmm. And he stops posting. Like, yeah.
That's a great subject right there, though. How many TikTokers? Because like everybody has a damn camera nowadays. Everybody's gonna pull out their camera and record something strange. How many people have caught strange stuff and posted it to TikTok and have gotten a visit?
Like for example, right? Just for example, I'll use me as an example. That light video that I posted, I watched that thing for like a minute and a half before I realized, fucking record it with my phone. I'm sure that happens to people all the time. If you remember to pull out your phone or camera or whatever to record what you're looking at. So yeah, I was talking about Troll, right? And then what the other fucking show was I talking? Was I talking about Helix?
Yes.
Yes. Everybody, go if you get a chance. I think it's on. I want to say it's on.
There's only like maybe 2 seasons of it, but
the second season was kind of funky. I think that's why they canceled it. But the first season of Helix, go watch that shit. That's a really good show. It kind of puts you in mind of like Dulce Base experiments.
And you know what? It reminds me of a story, but I'm not gonna mention it here. With the eyes.
Story with the eyes.
You watch the show Helix, right? The ones that were actually like not really people had that certain glimmer to their eyes.
Oh yeah, yep. Okay,
well, that was told in another story.
What's the other story?
I'll message you right now.
Just put it in private chat.
That's what I'm saying. I'll message you right now. Hold on.
Oh, the wire for my 3D printer came, so I started 3D printing some shit. But I'm kind of a little salty right now. My cat nudged the 3D printer, kind of offset my helmet a little bit, so I'm going to have to do some filling to it. That cat's weird as fuck, dude. That cat just runs around the house for no, like, putting the afterburners on for no damn reason. What's up, what?
I said it's in the private chat.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got you. You think that
makes sense, right?
When did Helix come out?
I'll tell you right now. Hold on, I'll put myself on mute for a second.
I gotta take these glasses off because between the hat and the glasses and the headphones, it's starting to make my damn head hurt. Although everything just went fuzzy.
(2014 to 2015), there was 26 episodes, 2 seasons.
Hmm. I want to say that one came out. Did that come out around the same time?
The what?
What you sent me in chat.
No.
When did that one come out? Like 16, right? 16 or 17?
Like 17, 18. Something like that.
Interesting. No, I want to say 17 because it came out before I fucking drove on before I drove a UPS.
Oh, there you go. That's your connection right there. What?
Just saying, just saying.
Got your brain thinking now, don't it? Got the wheels turning? Are those gears grinding?
Not really, because here,
Listen, man, I did the research. That shit all lines up. So,
all right, all right. I don't know, whatever. And, yeah, it's still kind of questionable. Wow. What we got going on? I recently saw a video of a UPS driver dressed as a Grinch, and he did a funny dance try at the house to deliver a package and waved. It was funny.
oh, I've seen that, Doxy.
Yeah, yeah, like a lot of the UPS drivers are actually pretty chill, pretty cool around around Christmas time. There's a few drivers that put like wreaths on. They like zip tie wreaths to the front of their cars. There's one driver who every year, like the week of Christmas, every year, I've been there 9 years. Every year he wears this fucking, it's like a gnome hat, and it's got it, the fucking top of it, like there's a motor in it, and the top of it swings back and forth like that. I'm surprised that thing still works, but he wears that shit every year. And then my coworker, one of the other supervisors, Pete, who he was one of the ones I interviewed on the show. He's the one that did the haunted school interview. So if you guys go back, or you guys want to take a little trip in history, go back and listen to that one. And Pete's actually pretty fucking funny during that interview. But yeah, like during Christmas time, like the if he usually wears, he comes in dressed in fucking all red, right, with a black belt, black shoes, and a red Santa hat and shit. Pete's cool as shit.
Well, I told you to tell him, man. What we could do is Guyver. I'll do the helmet for him. He just got to come up with the rest of the get up.
Oh yeah, Pete is big into cosplay. He goes to Comic-Con every year. I think I'm trying to go with him next year. That's why I'm trying to work on my painting on these 3D printed helmets. Oh, Bass, why I got you here? Here's the final product of the Iron Man paint. Let me change the lighting. Make it white.
Okay.
Like I said, it's just a like shelf piece anyway, but I think it came out all right. Hold on. Yo,
Looks good. I'm not putting on that Iron Doom right now.
it came out. I like the way because what I did with the gold, right? It was the gold was that metallic finish that I had on the undercoat of that Red Hood helmet, and then I took the flat clear coat and put it on there. Gave it that nice look. So the painting skills are getting there. They're getting there. So by the time like Comic-Con comes around, I should have looked. Little Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec. Yeah, Parks and Rec. Yeah. And then I went all comic bookish with the Deathstroke helmet. I can see the battle damage. And then we got Iron Doom over there.
Yeah, that's still got a whole lot of work to do on that. But next up is either going to be the Guyver or it's going to be Master Chief.
I want this damn helmet. I want this one that I'm doing to come out. Like, if it, I don't know. I don't know what I want to print next. Honestly, I think I might just print like a fucking like a face mask like this. Not a full on helmet, just like a mask, maybe like something that looks like Sub-Zero or Scorpion would wear. No, yeah, I like Deathstroke. Deathstroke's all right. I mainly got that. I mainly did that because I like the way that helmet looked. I was like, Deathstroke only has one eye. I don't care. I got two eyes. I'm the one that's wearing it.
Listen, my Deathstroke look a lot better.
The design is better, yes.
Paint job, no. Design, yes.
Design better. The design is better. La painting. La paint. Or whatever you want to call it. No. Like I said to you earlier, stop painting your shit outside and bring it over to my garage. Because it looks like it's just gonna make it look like shit when you do that. Like now, like you're adding a whole level of sanding to it that you don't need to add.
Don't you worry about
now
that.
Because now you got to take out the blemishes from the water or snow or whatever hell it is.
Gives me something to do and keeps me occupied. What do you want?
Right. Yeah. So I've been watching that Yellowstone here and there. Not bad. I'm a fan of Cole Hauser though, so. And he is absolutely cold-blooded in that show. Cold-blooded. The shit he did to this one dude, man.
I think I might have seen like 2 episodes.
Well, I've been trying to watch. I would generally or genuinely watch it, but I go to watch it and then Miss Truth is like fucking 10 episodes past where I was, so now I'm like, what the hell's going on? I think I might just have to go watch it on my own time. Oh, and did you? Oh,
you got to check out that cartoon I was telling you about last night.
Yeah, yep. movie news. Did you hear that Jason Momoa is no longer going to be Aquaman, and then he is going to be recast as Lobo in the DCU?
I did see that, but
He make he
I'm
would
not
make
familiar.
he would make a better Lobo than he does fucking Aquaman anyway.
Is Lobo like the DC version of Morbius?
No,
Who the hell?
Lobo is like a fucking. I think he's like an interstellar fucking bounty hunter. He smokes cigars. He rides a motorcycle. He's got long hair. He looks like a fucking pale Jason Momoa with kiss makeup. Like, why wouldn't? Yeah, that and
All right, I'm more familiar with Marvel than I am DC. So
and they're finally in talks to make a Dread 2 with Carl Urban, and they're also doing not a TV series, but a series of Dread. Yep, Wedge. I completely agree. That I was trying to think of the fucking comparison. Yellowstone is like cowboy version of Sopranos. It's straight. It really is. Like they gotta fuck. They say, "Yo, I'm gonna take him to the train station." If you hear somebody say in that show, if you hear somebody say, "Yo, take him to the train station," he ain't going to the fucking train station. They're gonna stop right at. They're gonna stop at this cliff, and that's gonna be your last spot. Fucking Cole House is a G, dude. Like, he walked up to this one dude. He's like, "Yo, do you?" He's like, "Yo, is this your?" He had a cooler in his hand. He's like, "Hey, is this yours?" The guy's like, "Nah, that's not mine." He's like, "Yo, you sure? You sure? I'm pretty sure this is yours." He walks up on him, right? You know what he does to him? He opens the cooler and kind of like tosses it towards him. You know what's in the cooler? Fucking rattlesnake. Bites the guy right in the cheek. Guy takes off running. Cole Hauser drops he drops the cooler, starts following the guy slowly through the woods. Guy like falls over and shit. He starts like foaming at the mouth. Cole Hauser sticks his foot on his chest. He's like, "Yeah, any time now." He just waits for him. He just fucking waits for him to like die from poison, rattlesnake poisoning to the face, and then he walks off, grabs the cooler, and leaves. That show's crazy. Like they went after their whole family and shit. They blew up the sister's office. They shot the dad up. Like that shit is crazy.
I can honestly say I haven't seen a full episode of that yet. So.
Yeah, see, Greg, I'm waiting on John Wick too. I've started going back through the John Wick movies. The other day, I watched the first John Wick, and I love the scene in the first John Wick where the dad is explaining to his son who John Wick is. That I love that scene. He's the man we sent to kill the fucking boogeyman. And then the rest of those movies are fucking A1. Like when you see Keanu doing that shit in those movies with the gun action like that, go look up Keanu Reeves at the gun range.
He really does that shit.
He is on point.
Legit.
He is legit with that shit.
You know,
Yeah, like
I do enjoy the John Wick movies.
It's just gratuitous shooting people, dude. I love
just killing people.
Like,
just mass violence.
Or
Or when he freaking killed Boban Bowman in the damn library.
So apparently they're making another. Don't get me wrong. I like the Expendables movies. It's just fucking gratuitous violence, guns, shit blowing up.
Oh no, they're switching it up this time.
What?
It's gonna be the story following Christmas, Lee Christmas.
Okay, whatever
That's,
it is.
it's gonna be following him. I think that Barney gives away the head spot to him, or I don't know, but I know 50 Cent is supposed to be in the shit, and a few other people.
Yeah, that's where you kind of lose me. Putting 50 Cent in there.
I don't know, man. He was pretty good in that movie, Den of Thieves, man.
Yeah, Den of Thieves was all right. It was all right.
He was pretty good in Den of Thieves.
It was all right, but he, to me, Expendables is about action stars, and 50 Cent doesn't really qualify as an action star to me yet.
Well, Terry Crews really didn't fit as an action star either. Well, he did do that. What the hell was that?
Battle Dome.
Yes, Battle Dome, which was an amazing show.
A lot of people don't remember that shit, but they used to call him T Money on Battle Dome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Battle Dome, and what was the martial arts one, where they had like Bruce Lee's daughter as the host.
Yep.
Where if you beat somebody, they take your coin and what the hell was the name of that show? I know you know what I'm talking about.
That the dude Chris Casamassa, he's the one that played Scorpion.
A whole bunch of those guys were in the first Mortal Kombat movie.
Yep, the guy,
the machine. He played the guy with dreadlock. The guy with the dreadlocks that got killed in the first fight.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, a lot of those guys were in the first.
What the hell was the name of that movie?
It's not a movie; it was a show.
Yeah. Chris Casamassa. He played. I'm pretty sure he played Scorpion, and he played another guy in that movie also. I think it was Reptilian. I think he played Reptilian and Scorpion.
I guess 50 could play a merc. I don't know.
Why not?
I don't know. I'm not sold.
Dude, if he does what he did in Den of Thieves, it might turn out to be a good role for him.
I'm not
Den
sold.
of Thieves was pretty damn good, man.
So, what?
And think about it. He really doesn't have to have that many lines. With the surrounding cast that's around him, he doesn't have to talk much.
Yeah, you're
just
right.
give a little a zinger here and there, and then boom, there you go. Just
so
make sure you look strong for the role. You don't look like how you looked in on the Super Bowl, and yeah, we good money.
So yeah, I'm not going to talk about that. I was going to mention the Brendan Fraser Dwayne Johnson thing, but I'm not going to talk about that. That shit's crazy.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, but Brendan Fraser did say he is up to do a Mummy 4.
Yeah, and it's also coming out slowly that he kind of like points the finger at The Rock for like his career going on a downturn, which I could see that. Jesus Christ, that was loud, Rogue.
Yo, what up, Rogue?
Hey, my brothers, what's good? How we doing?
How you doing?
I'm all right, man.
Yeah. So you saw Troll?
Nah, I didn't see it yet.
Come on, guys, get it together.
One saying I have learned that is pretty cool is I couldn't call it. I couldn't call it, or I'll spoil it. Then you do a slap of the hip. Whap, whap. It's like an old man joke. You gotta see it. You gotta see it to understand what I'm talking about.
What?
Well, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking
No,
about right
like if somebody asks you how you're doing, you like I couldn't call it because I'll spoil it, and then you do that slap yourself on the hip and do that
All right. Well, I mean, I've heard
funny
people
dad walk away.
I've heard people say like, I can't call it, but I never heard the
Not yet. No, I
slap.
can't call it because I'll spoil it.
Uh-huh. See, I just give people the whole fucking nod and keep moving, dude. I don't extend the conversation that far.
I mean,
So,
listen, man, I say same shit, different toilet. You just gotta make sure the bowl is clean. That's all.
so what's going on, Rogue? How you been, bro?
I'm all right, man. Just working, staying busy. You know how it is.
You,
Especially tis the season. I got my little boy, and like he's getting old enough where his Christmas list is getting fucking large. So I gotta, you know.
Honestly, my kids, they don't have a Christmas list. They don't really want anything. Well, 3 of them asked for dirt bikes.
Oh shit.
Are you
But-
shitting me?
Hear me out. There's a caveat to that, though. They want dirt bikes, but what they're going to get is those little razor shits, those electric joints. Those things
Yeah,
go.
they're all right. They're all right.
Yeah, they ride like you get 40 minutes worth of battery time out of them. They go up to like 14 miles an hour. They sell the size for my 2 oldest boys, and they sell the size for my 7-year-old, like $200 a pop. So I'm gonna get them that shit, and then
I don't know,
you
man.
go on
14
Amazon.
miles an hour might be too fast for them.
Well, hear me out. I'm buying them the whole fucking like motocross gear too, like the pads, all that shit. You can get all that. You can get all of that and the helmet on Amazon for like $50 total, $55 in their sizes.
Mm.
The only dilemma is what to get Chubb, because you can't not get him one of these Power Wheel type things, because he'll see the 3 oldest. Well, you know what I mean. I don't know what to get his little ass though.
Get them a Power Wheel.
Dude, the Power Wheels cost more than damn dirt bikes.
They got
And
ghetto.
he-
They got
and
ghetto
he-
Power Wheels. I got something off Amazon a while back for my kid. It looks like a Jeep, but it's not a Jeep, and it's not Power Wheels. It's made in like China. This shit was not expensive.
And he's
Dude, you
I'll
can
put-
get a
I'll put it
freaking
to you this-
BMW electric car.
I will put it to you
The
this.
spot in the mall, they sell those shits.
I
He
will
might
put
be
it
too
to
big to get in that though.
I will put it to you this way. Chubb, my 4-year-old, is the same size and wears the same size clothes as his 7-year-old brother.
Damn, that's a big boy right there.
Mm-hmm. So it's either my 7-year-old's small, which he kind of is, or my 4-year-old is big, which he kind of is. So you know what I mean. So he would grow out of that. He would grow out of the damn Power Wheel by the time summertime came. So I would think about getting him a Switch, but he just fucking shattered the face on a tablet he just found. Like, I'm not giving that boy a Switch. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, the
Well,
kid.
you
my
do
kid
know
don't
that
really-
they sell the at Walmart every year. They have those freaking. Oh, nah, that's gas powered. You don't want to give them that.
like
Those,
I said,
those Coleman go karts.
they're gonna get the dirt bikes, probably some like V-Bucks and shit. My oldest is in the dinosaurs. My second oldest is in the sports more, so he'll get some sports shit. No idea what the 7-year-old's into, because he just bounces off he just goes back and forth between the other two. And the 4-year-old wants a Hot Wheels set. So I think, I'm like,
Dude,
"Alright."
if you can find it, get one of them old school electronic ones, man. We
No,
hit the
listen.
hit
Listen, I've bought 2 of those already. I've bought the one that looks like the cars from Fast and Furious, the Dodge Charger, and I think it was the I think
Was
it was
that the one with the
Supra.
Super or the one with the Eclipse?
No, was it the Super or the Eclipse? I couldn't tell you. Wanna know why? Because kids opened shit up and got lost cars. Right now, I did the same. I bought the same thing. I bought them a. They had like the electric RC track, a Mario Kart one. It had Mario and Luigi in their carts and shit. It was a Mario Kart fucking electric track. That lasted a whole week and a half. Yeah, so I'm not no. I'll get them a Hot Wheels track with where you put the batteries in and fucking shoots the cars like around like that.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna get them. I think I'm just gonna give them some money in a card, or like get a green dot card for each of them and just put the money on the shit, so they can see. Like, all right, you want to buy something? This is your money now. Be responsible. You're gonna spend $150 on V-Bucks, then you have nothing left. Pick and choose what you want to buy.
So I told them all if they keep their rooms clean throughout the week, I'll pay them $20 a week. But they don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. Like I had to sound like a drill sergeant earlier. Get them start cleaning the rooms. Like
Yeah, had to put the dad voice on.
yeah, like you could probably hear me the next block over. Like I'm generally a soft-spoken guy. So like I work that I'm that way for a reason. So that way when when I start raising my voice, oh shit.
I'm the same way, dude.
Like, oh shit, he's yelling. Oh shit, time to take me seriously. Like I do the same thing at UPS. Like once you start hearing me yelling shit, like yo, stop fucking around. Which I generally don't have to do that. Every once in a while, I gotta put the bass in the voice, but
yeah, like it's one of those things. Like I could get loud. I don't like to, but I can.
No, yeah, Stacy. I told him, you guys maintain your room throughout the week. I will pay you $20 at the end of the week, each of you. That's potentially $80 between the 4 of them. I told him it'd be your money to do what you want, and they won't keep the rooms clean. Like if I was 10 years old, being offered $20 a week to maintain my room,
that's $80 a month, cuz that's crazy. Yeah. I'd be all over that.
My room would be fucking spotless. You know what I mean? And I'd be hitting like in our day, I used to hit the comic book spot. You know what I mean? Go buy a bunch of comic books and shit. Nowadays the kids, what would they do? They'd buy like V-Bucks, Robux, whatever other kind of
either comic books or basketball cards or baseball cards or something like that. Something along those lines. Even shit, when we were young, Pogs were big. I remember
Pogs. I didn't get into it that much.
Wow, I didn't mean to date myself like that. But
I remember Pogs.
Pogs was huge.
Yeah, nowadays
I remember a lot of dudes were into the Magic cards. I never got into that shit either.
Me either. All right, I tell you, I want to learn how. I'm almost 40, and I want to learn how to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Have fun.
No, because once you get the general baseline of the game, you can come up with your own shit.
We talked about this already, man. If you want to learn Dungeons and Dragons, you got to talk to Chaos.
Man, just play World of Warcraft like everybody else.
I need to be live.
I need to be
You know,
live.
me personally, I never really got into those games.
I'm terrible at video games, but I mean, it's kind of cool making. I like making my own characters and shit.
Again,
Make your own characters. So you know how WWE comes out with a game every year. I'm one of those guys. I will spend if I got the day off, I will spend 6 to 7 hours creating my wrestler, perfecting his look. Then I will move on to his entrance, and to make sure that shit is perfect, I will sit there for like hours. You know what I mean? I don't know. and then I won't even play the fucking game. That's exactly what I did with 2K.
yep. And you know what? I used to do that shit too, and every single wrestler always looked the same.
Yeah, they did.
They
Why
always
do all
look the
your
same.
fucking wrestlers look like Byron Saxton, dude?
Shit, I don't know, man.
But yeah, I do all that shit, and then I would never play. I'd play the game for like a week, like WWE 2K. What is it, 22? I have it. I played it for like a week. It's just been sitting in my digital closet. Like, I'm not playing this. I got Call of Duty right now on my Xbox, Grand Theft Auto, some shit called Asphalt Kings, and one of the kids keeps putting fucking Goat Simulator on my Xbox.
Oh, shit, I only got.
What's Asphalt King? Is that like Need for Speed or something?
Yeah, that sounds like skateboarding. To tell you the truth.
No, actually, picture Mario Kart, but with like legit cars like Ferraris and fucking Mercedes and shit like that. So yeah, you get like power ups and shit like that. You can ram into somebody and it'll blow their car up. Like,
Dude,
yeah,
is that free on the EA Pass?
it's free. Because
Well,
and it's free because I got the Bone stock membership. I'm still working with the $10 membership. All right,
we're not gonna get into the membership stuff, but
yeah, I know, fucking thief. What?
Nah, man. These days, I like the Assassin's Creed franchise, and I like Madden. They're the only two games I can still compete at. You know what I mean?
Oh, I got the new Madden loaded up right now. I think I have every Madden since 2013 on my Xbox, like in like the cloud storage. Well, right now I have what the hell is it? The Bassmaster Fishing, Madden, 2022, Call of Duty. And there was one more, I can't remember it.
Oh, I like the Arkham games too. The Arkham Batman games are dope too.
Oh, yo, Typhon, I saw that you added. If you're in here, Typhon, I saw that you added me on Xbox, dude. We got to get up and play. Now you're on my friends list. Go look for Bass's profile. Remember what his full YouTube name is. It will be it will be part of this gamer profile.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh shit! I read that shit wrong. I thought you said chocolate pizza and lava. Lava. Yeah. I was about to say, what the fuck is she eating over there? You got the munchies?
Chocolate lava. Where's that from? Is that from Domino's or Pizza Hut? I don't remember.
That sounds like something from Domino's.
It might be Domino's.
Not gonna lie, last night we me, Truth, Miss Truth, and one of my friends, we all went out to this place called El Sombrero. Pretty damn good.
Dog, I love mom and pop, like Mexican restaurants or whatever, Spanish restaurants.
Yeah, this one like Tex-Mex. We got this it's called the Sombrero platter, where it comes like with grilled shrimp, grilled chicken, sirloin steak, short ribs, and pico de gallo, guacamole. You got a little bowl of rice and pureed refried beans with it. Like, yeah, that shit was banging.
Yeah,
Not too sure about the martini I got, but
Oh, I got some shit called the salted caramel white Russian. That shit was banging. Mm-hmm.
yeah, that sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
I drink
Plus
that.
the burger I got, it was like the El Sombrero burger. It was like an Angus burger with like cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, onions, mayo. It was a pretty basic burger, but that shit hit the spot.
You can't go wrong with a good regular
No.
burger, man.
no. All right, now I got a question. All right, so between me, Truth, his wife, and my friend, the bill was $205 even. With the gratuity they wanted at it was like $39.28, right? But I gave them a $50 tip. Is that good?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's solid, dog. That's solid.
That's pretty much 25%.
That's more than that.
No, because if it was 209,
Yeah, 20% was like 39, like 39 and change or something like that.
yeah, it's like 25%. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right tip.
Even though it took forever to come out. No, I'm not gonna lie, that shrimp was good, but it was cold.
Yeah.
Was it busy?
I wouldn't say they were busy. We gotta go to Hook and Reel.
Yeah, that's my next destination.
You're gonna love that shit. Hook and Reel is like a fish crab boil fucking spot or whatever. Shit's banging. Especially if you're a seafood lover. Yep. You guys take over for a minute. I'll be right back.
All right. What's good, brother Bass?
Ain't shit, man. Ain't shit.
I hear you, dude. I wish I had some good shit to talk about. I don't. I'm just been busy at work, man.
I actually had a day off today, so I've just been messing with my my helmets and watching football all day. That's about it. Other than that, we got like
Yeah, today was side
I'm
project.
pretty sure it's still snowing. We got probably about 4 inches, 4 or 5 inches.
Yeah, we didn't get hit yet. I'm surprised. We usually get hit at least twice this time of year. We didn't get hit yet once.
Yeah, this is our first major snowfall of the year, and you know what happens with that. People forget how to drive. Like, bro, you live in the Northeast. Like, this shit happens on a regular basis around this time of year. How do you not know how to drive? How do you not have snow tires in your car already?
It's hard to explain nor'easters to people that don't know about them.
Man. Yeah,
Yo, all right. So around your neighborhood, does this happen too? Do people dig out their spot on the street and then put some shit in it to save it, like chairs and trash cans and shit like that? To save the parking spot, to save the parking spot.
Nah, man. Yo, in my area, after a certain time of year, I think I want to say it's like after it's probably like the week before Thanksgiving, you cannot park on the side of the road. Like at night from 11 o'clock at night to like 8 in the morning, you cannot park on the side of the road because if it's snowing, they're gonna be coming through with the plow trucks.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That shit don't work around here. We don't have enough parking, but people, I mean, they get like mountains on top of their fucking car and they gotta dig themselves out in the morning. It's crazy. It's been like that when I was a kid, though.
Oh, I've done that. That's.
But then people after they dig themselves out, right? Then they fill the spot with like lawn furniture and trash cans and shit to save the spot for when they get home from work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because nobody else, you're not gonna want to pick through somebody else's shit that's been sitting there. You don't know what's on it or in it or whatever. You see?
So it's funny. I see straight fist fights over parking spots in the snow. You know what I mean?
I've seen it because everybody tries to get close to their house.
It's crazy. Like when some poor bastard spends all morning digging himself out that spot, and then somebody else parks in it. Yo, it's funny as hell, dude. People go.
No, that shit ain't funny. That shit used to happen to me last year.
People go crazy.
Because fucking, where I'm at now, I was in an apartment upstairs, but in the apartment I am now, there were squatters down here. Like I would have to like freaking dig myself out to, and like I probably have to dig myself out like 60 feet to get to the road. And I get home from work at like fucking 9 o'clock at night, and these fuckers are parked in my spot. I'm like,
Yep.
you gotta be kidding me, bro.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy, man.
Or
So
they,
I'm not
they
even
would
worried about.
shovel, they
Go ahead.
would shovel from where the driveway is. It kind of does like a half horseshoe. So they would shovel enough to leave their car right at the beginning of the half horseshoe, and everything else had to be shoveled out until I got to do the shit. And then they would just pull in on my damn spot, or if not that, they would just leave their car at the beginning of the driveway. Like you lazy sons of bitches.
Yeah, dog, it's great. That's what I mean. I'm not even worried about the driving so much as the parking up, but that like, shit gets crazy, dude.
Oh shit, my aunt and my grandmother live. I could throw a rock to their house right now. And my grandmother always saying, if you need a place to park, just come down here and park here. So I could basically and walk 50 yards and be at my front door, but it's not. It's the principle about it. You know what I'm saying?
Principle of the thing. Yeah, I feel you, man.
What the hell did Big Worm say? There's principles, there's principalities about this.
All right, boys, I'm gonna jump off here. I gotta get something to eat. I'll be in the chat if you need me, though. All right.
Yes, sir.
I think we don't call this one because I got to be up early anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm off. I am not working my second job tomorrow. So tomorrow night we're gonna do a show. So potentially, let me fill you guys in on what I got going. Right. So the other I'm about to poke myself in the eye here. So the other day, right, what I posted in community tab, the Bigfoot sighting that was from the town like 10 minutes from me in Hurleyville, New York.
And you know what? I sent that photo. Vote couldn't see it from what you sent them, so I sent them the actual screenshot from the page, and we went over it last night. And
Yeah, dude, I was fucking out cold. But yeah, apparently this guy in Hurleyville. I went through the comment sections, and people that know him is like, yo, he's a fucking stand-up dude. So what happened was a deer got hit out in front of his house, so they took and drug it off into the woods, and then like a day or so
You got the
later.
photo?
Hold on,
I'll send it to you right now. I got to screenshot it.
A day or so later, the deer was gone. So they're like, "Yo, what the fuck?" So it began to be hunting season. So he took one of the carcasses from one of the deers he killed and he threw it over there. And while he was at work, his ring camera started going off, and he caught a picture of a huge figure.
It's probably no more than 30 yards away from his house.
standing in the wood line across the street from his house.
I just sent it to you through Messenger. Oh,
Yeah.
It's been a long
Yeah, I'm
day.
about
I've been
to
up since
bring
5
it
a.m.
back.
for no reason. Yeah.
But yeah, this is what he caught on ring camera.
No more than 25, 30 yards away.
Everybody's like, yo, he's legit. He's a stand-up dude. So what I did, I reached out to the people who took the report. They're the
Bigfoot researchers of the Hudson Valley, and I reached out
Yes.
to him, and we might be having them on the show sometime really soon. So maybe I don't know. Maybe I can get them on tomorrow. I don't know. I'm gonna reach out to them tomorrow during the afternoon and see what's going on. But yeah, hopefully a future guest will be the Bigfoot researchers of the Hudson Valley, and maybe
Yep. And, they've
might
gotten
get-
Bigfoot reports and they've gotten Dogman reports.
Yep. So that should be we can link up. If I can link up with them and get like a good time and day, we're gonna have them on the show for have her on the show for an interview. And she's not just into Bigfoot. Like I've seen their booth at the Pine Bush UFO Festival also. So they're like into UFOs and everything like that. But hopefully we can get them on the show, because honestly, I want to do some interviews.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I like doing the late show type shit and like bullshitting and everything like that, but I want to do some interviews. I want to interview some people. I think that's a lot more fun. But yeah, that picture was taken in a town 10 minutes from me. Shit, depending on how you drive, less than 10 minutes from me.
And where you're driving and what time of year.
Yep.
Usually takes me about 10 minutes to get.
Yeah.
About 10 minutes. About 10 minutes.
So yeah, hopefully I can get that lined up, and we'll have the Bigfoot researchers of the Hudson Valley on, and that will be a really good show. But we will.
Yeah, we gotta clean up our act a little bit.
Yeah, we curse too much apparently. But nah, yeah, I really want to get back to doing some interviews, because I love that. I love doing the interviews and shit. But yeah, so we'll probably do a show tomorrow night. It'll probably be earlier than maybe like Bash. What do you want to do? 7, 8? No, you don't get home till like 7, right?
Yeah, I get out at 6, but I gotta do my errands and stuff like that.
So maybe like 8:30 tomorrow or so.
Yeah.
All right. So we will see you guys on the next one. And you guys enjoy the rest of your night. And if you're getting snow, drive safe. All right, guys, take it easy.